You have got to give the Jeep Gladiator a chance. If you're in the market for a mid-size truck, you've got to try the Jeep Gladiator. Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Rob Motive JT. That's right, if you're in the market for a mid-size truck, you have got to give the Jeep Gladiator a chance. Take it for a test drive, see what you think of it. You know, first of all, as far as I'm concerned, there are really only two valid players for mid-size trucks in the market. The Toyota Tacoma, which I have and I love, and the Jeep Gladiator, which I also have and I love. Now, before I get into it, real quick, if you haven't before, smash that subscribe button and click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. So what am I talking about? Why have you got to try the Jeep Gladiator? Well, let me say, I have both, as I mentioned, the Tacoma and the Gladiator, and they both serve different purposes for me. The Toyota Tacoma is an awesome truck. Reliability, modability, dependability, Toyota's got it covered. It's fantastic. But the Jeep Gladiator is just so much fun to drive. Sometimes I forget that I'm actually in a truck. And don't forget, the Jeep Gladiator is a truck. It has a bed, it has hauling capability, towing capability, everything that you want in a mid-sized truck. And I think the only thing that really holds people back from the Jeep Gladiator, honestly, there's probably two reasons. One, its looks. It is unique. Some people just don't like them. Heck, I didn't like it when I first saw it. I thought, man, that's a kind of a funky looking truck. Kind of turned me off a little bit until I experienced in person the Jeep Gladiator. And that's one reason that I think you've got to give it a look. You've got to actually go see it. Put some seat time in it. Take it for a test drive. Then go drive everything else. See what you think. As far as the fun factor goes. The other thing that holds people back, I think, is reliability. Now, there's still some question on that for me, if I'm being honest, but I have to say on this Jeep Gladiator, which is my second, I've had no problems. No auto stop failures, check engine lights, glitches, weird stuff, nothing. It's been spot on. I'm right about to hit 4,100 miles, and I know it's still a pretty young Jeep Gladiator, but still, if you're gonna have problems, it's typically gonna be early on, and I have no issues with this Gladiator. So why do I love it so much? Why do I say that you need to give the Jeep Gladiator a chance? One, it's fun to drive. It's nimble, it's quick. They being Stellantis now, I guess, we'll just call them Jeep. They have the perfect match between power, engine, and transmission. This thing shifts seamlessly. Most of the time, I can't even feel when it's shifting. I just drive along, do my thing, and enjoy the truck. The power is awesome. The delivery is awesome. It goes when you want it to go. It has little, if any, lag. And that's one thing that I think is a big ding against the Toyota Tacoma. They build the Tacoma with so much lag that it makes it not fun to drive. Until you put something like the Sprint booster on it that eliminates the lag, which, by the way, I highly recommend for the Toyota Tacoma. It is a must-have. The Jeep Gladiator doesn't have that. Straight out of the box, it goes when you want it to go. You know, I was out, yesterday, day before, recently, running through the car lots, trying to see what was out there. And in doing that, I had to drive the freeways. I shouldn't say had to, I got to, because I like to drive the freeways. You can get up to speed, 70, 75 mile an hour, and when you're getting on and off the freeway, you get to go up those entrance ramps. Now, there's a lot of people out there that don't really like entrance ramps because you have to merge and all that stuff. It's probably because they're driving dogs. You know, they don't have any power when they're on that uphill battle to get on the freeway, otherwise known as the entrance ramp. They can't get there. Not the case in the Jeep Gladiator. One thing that I noticed is how quick it is on the entrance ramps. You know, when I get on a freeway, I like to be pretty much up to speed when I'm trying to merge in with traffic. You know, I'm not one of those people that gets on going 30 mile an hour while everybody else is traveling 70. When I hit the freeway, I'm going 65, 70 miles an hour on that entrance ramp. And it's not like you even have to floor it with the Jeep Gladiator. You just ease into the gas as you're going up that entrance ramp, merge over seamlessly into traffic, and it is perfect for that. I loved it. It was a lot of fun just zipping around, experiencing the acceleration and the power of the Jeep Gladiator. The other thing is the comfort of it. You know, I took one of these, and I've talked about this on the channel about 280 million times, but we took a Jeep Gladiator from South Texas, deep South Texas, pretty much Mexico, all the way up to mid-Colorado. It was a 19-hour trip. Spent a lot of seat time in that Jeep Gladiator, and never once was my back sore, was my rear end sore. It was comfortable. And it's amazing because when you look at the seats in the Jeep Gladiator, it doesn't really look like they're anything special. But I gotta say, they did a fantastic job because they're comfortable. You can get the angle the way you want it. They're cushy, they're soft enough that they're not gonna drive you nuts, but they're not so soft that it feels like you're in a recliner. They did it just right. The perfect combination of support and comfort. I can't stress that enough, because if you take long distance trips, you know there's nothing worse than sitting in the seat and starting to feel that rear end pain, you know, when you're doing this, or that lower back pain because you're not getting any support. It's set up perfectly. I love it. The last thing I want to mention is the uniqueness of the Jeep Gladiator. You know, I mod all my trucks, change things, make them the way that I want them, add accessories, aesthetic things, because I like to make them unique. Well, the Jeep Gladiator is unique anyway, let's face it. It doesn't look like anything else on the road. When you see a Jeep Gladiator, you're never going to mistake it for a Tacoma or a Colorado or a Frontier. It looks different, and I like that. I like to drive a vehicle that has a little bit of personality, you know? Not the same old cookie cutter kind of thing that we see in other trucks. So anyway, I would highly recommend, if you're in the market, give the Jeep Gladiator a chance. Take it out, take a drive, and I will be shocked, honestly, if you don't love it and walk out of there with one, if you can find one, and work the right deal. They're just awesome. Leave a comment, let me know. Were you in the market, maybe on the fence, particularly concerning the Jeep Gladiator, drove one and fell in love? I'd be curious to know. Also, again, if you did in the beginning, make sure you smash that subscribe button, click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. I do have 2 additional channels. Rob Motive, all about Toyota Tacomas. And Rob Motive FST, all about full-size trucks. Check them out, and if you're interested, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.